It's that time again, folks. The time where adorableness is happening right now. Because, of course, it's happening right now. Because it's Animal Crossing time. Greetings, everyone. It is I, Kikoski, and I'm welcoming you to the stream. The parade stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for another day on Hills Far. Hello, how are you all? I hope you're all doing well. And I know you're all out there. The countless millions of you watching, waiting. You're all here for the Birb. It is true. You are all here for Birb. Well, I have good news for you. There is plenty of Birb. The amount of Birb is non-zero. Hello, Ogre. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope things are good. Was that the mass gatherings of terrorists to build villager Cohen exiles? Mordecai goes back to his frantic building to make... Oh dear. Oh dear, Canis. I see only two birds in that picture. There are three, for there is, Peck, Mael, Jitters, This guy. There is this guy, right here. Now it is only two birds that are on screen. Now it is only two. I did a lot of recording today. A lot. Bella is a bird? Somehow I felt like that would be the joke. Technically, it's two bird and one duck. Is not a duck a bird? All duck are bird, but not all bird are duck. But yes, in the game's coding, it is counted as something different. You are right. So, today we have an interesting development in my life, and that is that the first model kits that my partner has ordered, some of which are for her birthday, others of which are one she just got herself, are out of hardened bricks, so I'm forcing my brick smelter to overdrive, and I'm surprised it hasn't detonated. Could be because he is human and not made of explodium, but then again, I don't know much about the world of Cimmeria. They might actually be made of explodium. I suppose it depends how much they worship Crom. Hello there, Gvold. How you doing? I hope you are doing well. Hope you're doing well. Cimmeria is over there. And hilariously, the Cimmerians are actually totally not Celts. Totally not. Totally not. Apparently you can play that game in single player. Like, completely single player, which is an interesting thought. I need to start thinking, actually, in the future, unrelated, for something to replace Boom Troll Winter's Warmth. Well, I have finished Boom Troll Winter's Warmth. The game is complete. I recorded extra videos today, which meant that I was doing stuff all the way up until near the start of the stream. I've been busy. There's a storyline to Conan Exiles, and it got even longer since they made it possible to map hop. Oh, interesting. Interesting. That is curious. So I'm just looking at all the. I see the title and see Kiko look at his shiny bird. Will Kiko release his shiny? Considering the fact that this is not a shiny bird, it is just jitters. Also, I had somebody a while ago, yesterday, say that my pictures of Cat Loaf are not in fact loaf, and I'm like, I think you'll find they are loaf. They're little. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at the pictures of Cat, and I'm like, oh, look at the loaves. Look at the little loaves. Yeah, lovely little loaves. I did start a new game in MechWarrior 5 Merc, so I've imported my saves. Like, ooh, interesting. Is someone gatekeeping what a cat loaf is? Apparently so. And I'm like, I don't care. I go, little cats. Look at them. Like, oh, look at those little cats. Look at those cats. Sorry, I'm just being silly about cats. Long story short, Sneck stole a gem from the second map and stuck it over to the first map. Huh, interesting. But yes, my partner now is the proud owner of some Warhammer models that I'm going to have to eventually build, which I do so with no reluctance because I like the idea of building models and I like the idea of helping my partner get into the hobby. Silly statement is silly. What? Kiko wants his partner to get involved in the hobby? No. Say it isn't so, Kiko. I know, shocking. Terribly shocking that I would want my partner involved. Whatever next? Yeah, I thought the models would turn up tomorrow, but they've turned up today. They have turned up today. Everyone in Warhammer needs a friend to help encourage irrational behavior. Hey, I have been adamant with my partner they should take things slowly. I was like, we'll just go with the starter edition orcs. And then my partner went, but I like the Sisters of Battle as well. And then they discovered what Paragon warsuits are. And they went, uh-oh. That said, I do have the ability to learn how to make spider grenades. Ooh. Ooh, grenades that explode into literal spiders. Probably very poisonous spiders, if I were to guess. Probably very poisonous. Yep. I have to build a shrine to the spider god Zath. Like, here is your shrine. Handeth me the grenades. Yes, I will be slowly building models, probably over the next few days. But first, I want to finish painting the models I've already got. The models I'm painting right now, the scouts. I do want to paint them. Personally, I'd take poisonous neither, but they're both just as bad as each other. If I had a choice of one or the other or none, I'd be like, yeah, I'll take the none, please. I'll take no thanks. And then there was no thanks. You know what else there is? That's right. Bela. Giant spider avatar. Also the avatar of Set, which is the most dangerous of noodles. So many noodle. Yeah, my cats are out right now. They are enjoying the break in the rain, for it has been raining quite a lot. After this stream, I will... Oh no, it's probably going to rain for the next hour. But after this stream, I will be bringing them back in. Hey there, everyone! Right now in Hillsford, it's 2 PM on Tuesday, June 2nd, 2026. Cakes is here with a fresh batch of shoes, socks, and bags for sale. If your footwear is getting thin or you want to treat yourself to a new bag, be sure to stop by the plaza. That's all for today. Have fun out there. I will, thank you. I will. Whenever you hear about anything poisonous. Actually, isn't that snake venomous? Isn't that the joke, that the snake is actually venomous? The other joke is that that single snake acts as a huge roadblock to progress. Hello there, Matt. How you doing? I hope you are doing well. Hope things are good. Excellent. I'm glad you're doing well. I don't think people have found out the avatar's set is venomous. Probably because they get swat. Yeah. Yeah, I put that in my list of things I don't want to discover for 500 gold coins. No thanks. Grab one of these. Yep, not sure there are any poison snakes. They are mostly venomous. Also, I just saw Wart Jr. What a fine gentleman. So yes, today we might very well be replacing Birb with Birb, because... Oh no! Biscuit! Biscuit! We could replace Biscuit with a villager, and have even more Birb! Would the island then in fact be all Birb, save for 3 of the permanents? It would be 70% Birb. Which is, by the way, the maximum amount of Birb I'm willing to have on the island. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff here. Happy Home Academy. A thing from Nook Inc. because Nook Miles. A thing from the Bank of Nook. I don't know, only if they were all crows. Only if they were all crows. Fireflies light up the night sky, taking my mind off the stresses of the day. As I watched Amazing Distracted, the mosquitoes make their move. I'm terribly itchy. Mom. Judy, can I be an honorary Birb? Why is Margie wanting to be an honorary Birb? Is there some kind of scheme to this? I try Yog, Ymir, Keto, and of course Crom. I mean, Crom, I hope is a given. You gotta have Crom. Have you ever seen an elephant fly? They might have flown in a plane. Not Bella, she thinks natural picks up unfab duty. He's that god. So, Arnold, or rather, Conan was completely right to go, yeah, you're not even gonna listen. You won't listen to me. I don't care. Or maybe I do care, but you'll never know if I care. You'll never know. do that. Then that. Separate out all of these. I don't know if anyone can be... Well, if everyone can be gifted. I imagine not, but I will ready 10 gifts just in case. Just in case. Yeah, as I said, it's been a very busy day. I've recorded 6 videos, edited 3. I actually have all of the videos for... I have all the videos for Moomin Troll Winter's Warmth recorded now. All 21 of them. And I have achieved 100% achievements. I have... One can learn sorcery, but it's a very high risk reward system. As according to your body. You can make golems! Ah yes, the sorcerers in that system are a danger. You gotta watch out. I do like these glasses. I do like these glasses. It can be. Well, as long as you're enjoying it. That's the most important thing. Are you enjoying it? If so, yes. Oh, hello! Oh, Velma has shown up. Hi, Velma. You okay? Have you had a fun time outside? Yes, yes, you have. Did you... You clawing at my... Down? No. You clawing at my chair? Oh, I put sellotape on there. What have you come to do? Have you come to say hello? You're so warm and floofy. You're just doing your little tour. Making sure I'm still here. Hello. Do you want to come into my lap? I'm not sure if she does. Let's see if she does. Hello. Oh. Wee! Into my lap you go! Okay. Hello, Velma. I bring her up. She can leave whenever she wants. There she goes. Bye, Velma. I'll move these 2 tunnels so that she can go into them if she wants to. There's one. And there's the other. There you are. Now, saying single player and each even server admins, you can increase the amount of materials one can harvest. How much time it takes. That's quite cool. That's very cool that you can tweak it to your liking. I'm going for a particular theme. Going for a particular theme. I'm not quite sure what this theme is yet, but I am going for it. Okay, we need some socks. There we go. Perfect. By the way, we're going to start seeing summer shells now because summer in the game is rapidly approaching. If you're going to mine star metal, bring explosives. Have to crack the meteor shell first. Also prepare for either freezing cold or scorpion and undead infested tower. Oh dear. It's like, hey, you want this stuff? You have to earn it. Off you go. Go deal with... Hey, Darwin. Hey, how you doing? You can take gifts. Oh, what is it? I'll tell you what it is. It's clam. I can take it. I'm gonna open it. Oh, this is a giant clam. Thanks. Yeah.
What request I can make with this? I want to thank you. Here, man, a sleeveless dress shirt. Hope you like it,
Thanks, Doan. Yep, summer is here. In the game.
I'm so sleepy. Anyway, what's going on with you?
I want to chat.
Hey, guess what I've been into lately? Imagine I'm baked Alaskan just walking around. I used to be more into eating mooncake and parading around. This is totally different.
They're meteors. They can just go smash. And then you lose your face. Good old star metal, the magic of star metal, because it is from the stars. A truly strange material. I had a friend ask where I was after a meteor shower, and I went for down was he. Oh, I'm here. There. 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 Over there. Oh, you're the kid who taught me before. Well, I'm back again. There's just something about this arm that keeps pulling me back. Must be the fact that you're always so willing to chat. That's gotta be it, Gribbit. I'm not usually a foodie, but I tend to go a little wild when I travel. I mean, it'd be rude not to try the local delicacies, right? I can worry about the lasting tummy throbs when I get back home, Gribbit. Also, I see Birb. I do in fact see Birb. He'll be popping into here. Selling some things, making room. Oh! Shino is here.
That's right. Shino's back to shaking someone else for. I had the best vacation last time I was here, so I want to come back door. But not like a husband come back door. More of a revisiting a place and soon to be star come back door. Anywho, good to see you again. If you need me, I'll be around sending a vibe, okay?
Let us sell our things first. We got a few things to sell. This, that, this, all of this, that. We can also buy ourselves another shovel, because buying ourselves another shovel... we'll buy ourselves a shovel, and we'll buy a watering can. Oh! Oh, dang, did I sell that? Oops. I did not mean to sell that. Good thing I don't think it's saved. I mean, if I sold it, I ended up selling it. Woo. Unlike the Mona... Exactly! Unlike the Mona Lisa, which is a one-of-a-kind item that I have multiple copies of, you only get a mum's outfit once a year. So, oh! Cranston's here! So let's see how far I got in my ramblings. If I still have the item, it's going straight into my storage. That was a good spot there, Alias. That was a good spot, because I'd have been... well, momentarily sad, but then resigned to the fact that I'd sold it. I don't even know why I kept it in my inventory. Right, I have... okay. I still have it. Oh, I've got tons of gold nuggets. I don't care about them. I do not like to live life dangerously. Contrary to popular belief, I like to be incredibly not dangerous. There we go. It is now in my storage. In fact, the only thing I've lost is the conversations I've had with possibly Wart Jr. and Shino. That's it. So it saved very shortly before I went into the store. Greetings! Nice to see you! You ought to give me something that I do, would you like? Thing? I wonder what's inside. Oh, you give me a giant clam? Thanks a lot, I can help you with something I've been planning.
As a thank you, please take my vampire costume. You can only get one gold nugget on your island a day, by the way. What's in your mind, Tootie? Let's chat. How do you do it? It's like you've always known your way around a wardrobe, Sandy.
Ah,
I mean, really, how'd you make your tailcoat work? You inspire me to try something like that sometime. Until then, I'll buy your style, Tootie, because I do have style. I haven't made it that she's slave to her, but I guess it's just a route. Exactly. Never happened. Absolute Berserk, you doing good? Got a thing for you. What do you got, Berserk? I've got a thing for you. Right here. Look at over now, I can't wait. The giant clam. Oh, this is great. It'll be perfect for some heavy kills, Berserk. Time to flex your go-to muscles. I want you to have a mama bear. Thanks, Jitters. Yo, what's up, Berserk? Let's chat. Everybody seems to hate muscle soreness, but I actually don't mind it. When my muscles are sore, I know my workout's getting results, and that makes me happy, Berserk. Plus, it actually feels pretty good. Oh, there's Bela. Nice to see you. Thanks for chatting with me. Everybody seems to be out and about now. Give me a thing that I am. Would you like? Thing? We're only talking to one person on my own, to 10. What is it? It's a mystery. I'm gonna open it now. What? It's a giant clam. Thanks. Give me stuff I can put to good use. That's super fab, Sandy. You want to say thanks, or like an object? It's Belle's photo. Enjoy. See, in this timeline, we might have got a photo anyway, but this timeline we got a photo. Sandy, do you use the geeks? I just want to chat. You know what I totally love? Music shows on TV, there's all kinds to watch. Everyone loves those things. You guessed it, love ballads. Screech along your soul metal and everyone has the best hair. Beep boop dee doop was all the best dance music. I jump around in my living room whenever it's on. Fancy freestyling where the rap stars tomorrow make the debut. I can't rap very well, but I always try. With these shows, I get to hear new music, and I get to be even more inspired to be a superstar. If I was to go on fancy freestyle, I'd freak out. I mean it, total loss of control. Because I have no clue how to rap. I spent my skill points on other stats.
it's true. She did. She did. Also, I need to get rid of a flower, I see. But yeah, another photo. Let's not sell that. Let us not sell that photo. Well, I managed to build a home anchored on the underside of a natural overpass in the process of building a small village on stilts, and I apologize if I'm rambling. I do so with topics I'm passionate about. I mean, I do that too. I love testing base building ideas in this game, some of which I port over to D&D with some modifications. That's neat. That's neat. I'm glad that you're so passionate about it. Okay, Bella's photo is there, so we do that. We do that. Then I won't sell that. Hey, I talk about... Ask Alias how often I ramble about things I'm passionate about when he's in voice with me. And the answer is yes. Hello, Trollproof. How you doing? I hope you are doing well. I ramble a lot. Pashmina! Oh, it's you! How long's it been since that? You know me, I just had to visit. Like, I don't live here anymore, but it all beats my heart, sure does. Also, gotta say this how the situation's bad. It makes coming over way easier. I love it. Anyway, I got some hardcore wanting to do. I'll probably see you around, kidders. Oh. You ever go somewhere and just click with it? I think I'm feeling that with Hillsfar. The vibe here just feels right. Maybe it's not living here right, but it's totally visiting here right. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to be back someday, kidders. I mean, I should hope so. You lived here for quite a while. Twice. Alright, this time, he goes we do! There's even a quote about it. There's several quotes about how amazingly oh! Oh my, the game saved while I was in here. Yeah, the game saved while I was in the store. Interesting, Canis. I must have been very close to selling it. Wow, I narrowly averted unfortunate circumstances. mean, of course, nothing like that is impossible to write. Like, eventually I would get that handmade apron back. But I'd rather not lose it to begin with. I'd rather not lose at the start. So. Have a drink of beverage. Put some stuff away. And then carry on exploring about. Well, there's Boris. Let's go quickly talk to Boris. I like how you say meet Dagon, because realistically, there's no way you are in the same league as Dagon. There's something I actually want to check. Hang on, let me check that. Not that. I just spelled a name wrong. Oh, interesting. That is very interesting. So apparently, where you live determines if Conan is public domain. So in the UK and a lot of other countries, the Adventures of Conan are, the original ones, are public domain. Not in the USA though. It's a few years yet until it's in public domain for the US. I think 2028. Come on! Don't want to go home and offer to show for my effort. I got a good feeling about this. Gonna catch a big one today. Hey, what can I do for you? Well, let's hand you a thing. Just something to give me? I do! Would you like... thing? Well, what it is, I'm excited to open it. It depends. Oh, giant clam? Oh, you never know it'll come handy indeed, right? I'll gladly take it off your hands. No famous all told us thank you, have a brown hallway wall. How's it going, Snort? I always end up looking goofy in pictures. How does everyone manage to act natural in them? Well, the reason why in the UK is because it's got the perpetual crown copyright. It's a very unique caveat. And only that version of it. Every time I know someone's pointing a camera at me, I just tense up. I never know what I should do, Snort. They always say just act natural. If I'm acting, by definition, there ain't nothing natural about what I'm doing. Like, you could just get, like, the King Jim's, the Jim's Bible instead, and it would be fine. Hey, do we know each other? You look familiar and I never forget a deltoid. Well, I guess this place kind of grew on me, because here I am again on Hillsfar, Flexim. I plan on maxing out this little vacation, so I hope to see you around. You know what I love about this place? It's got the best running trails, Flexim. And the island's not so big, so you don't get lost and accidentally run an extra marathon or two. Hello again, Velma. Isn't that the worst? Happens to me all the time. She is back. Velma's like, hello, Homan, I have returned. I have made another tour around the house. What are you doing, Velma? Velma, what are you are you smelling the radiator, Velma? Kitty break. This kitty break is sponsored by my Twitch community, which allows me to hang about here and look at my cats. I will be the first to admit that Bible copyright is not my area of expertise. And I would also be willing to say that a quick glance on Google would not get me up to speed on it, because the last thing I would ever trust is an AI summary. or a single article that talks about it. It would take a long time for me to check stuff, and it's longer than I want to dedicate to it. No sense that. Stay as long as you like. That's a lot of places that support sorcery. Seriously, you rock. What do you got? I've got thing. Oh, I have to see what's inside. A giant clam. Very cool. Thank you, Senstar. Got anything about how I want to use this? Smash gift exchange. Hitting a white delicate bloom's wall. Thanks, Canberra. Also, Velma is now looking out the window to the front. So, what to say now? Let's chat. I just can't stop staring at your tailcoat. I keep thinking I ought to get more fancy time clothes. Maybe it's time to start saving now. The least evil. Yeah, there aren't a lot of places, like, in the default lore of Conan that are especially, like, kingdoms that are especially good. Lots of them are some flavor of these people are not good. It's up to you as the rugged individual to make your own community of good. Usually by force of might. That is a tale for another time. Insert Conan looking older, sat on his throne as a king. We never actually found out in the movies that story. We never found out how he became king. Not in the movies, anyway. Nope, we have you in that. We can go say hi to you. So we need to find Mael, you there, Biscuit, and somebody else. I'm trying to think about who the other person is. Heck?
There's this Monami in here, that's because I'm cuisining. Sounds pretty fancy, huh?
What do you make him?
Guess what I'm making? Some coconut pancakes. And the best part, you can make all you want once you know the recipe. I know. Take the recipe, then we'll both be able to fill ourselves with deliciousness, Chirp. Oh, you already know that recipe, huh? This means you get to give it to someone. Yay!
Imagine it was like, and then I found a Kinder Surprise egg and a crown was in it and now I'm king.
Hey, what you need? Check me out all the way to my yodel sweater. This outfit isn't just for watching cartoons or having snacks, it's for animated series and refreshments.
I, by the way, yesterday discovered, like, I was never a big watcher of Transformers when I was younger. My brother was the person that watched the original Transformers show when he was younger. But I've discovered that there was a dub of it called the Headmaster's dub. And it is terrible. It is not a good dub. But it is a hilariously bad dub. Yeah. It's great. It's great. It's great in how terrible it is. That is not how you activate the button for the cheese. We've had this conversation, I think, once or twice. It's a strange... It's a strange dichotomy. I am not knowledgeable enough about copyright law to remark, especially about US copyright law. I know that I'm thankful that it exists because it protects what I have created. I did have somebody that was on my Discord at one point who tried to argue that I believe his logic was that he wanted to, like, he didn't like how the new Star Wars movies were going. I'm like, okay, so he wanted to make new Star Wars movies. And I went, okay, but you can't. But I want, you can write your own fandom stuff. No, but I want it to be canon. It's like, well, you can't. It's like, why not? Because you don't own Star Wars. But I can do better. Well, then you have to work with the people who own Star Wars. But I don't want to. It's like, well, there's your problem.
Teams lol, I was just thinking about how I wanted to see you.
Yes, he said it.
Ah, what is it?
At least I got to hear it once.
I can take it home and open it. Oh, I need it's a giant clam.
Because I think my counterpoint was I said that, fair enough, Lord Canis, have fun. Thank you for being here. One of the counterpoints I made was, you're basically saying, I said, if I had designed a bridge, or made a build, like the plans of a building, or something else, you wouldn't have any objections, but because I've made something creative, you're trying to argue that I should have no ownership of it, and no ability to say it's mine and profit off it. They didn't really have much of a retort to that.
Thanks, dog. Monarch, there's nothing we can make with this. There are absolutely some people who
take the rules to the extreme, even to the points where it shouldn't apply, but it's there for a reason.
Yes, in Starbucks corner sofa just for you, dog. I'm so sleepy. Anyway, what's going on with you? Yikes, I can't stop yawning today. Is it true that you're on the cat city you feel yourself sleepy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, me too. What's going on with us today? Wait, maybe it isn't just us. Maybe all of us was cursed in nap.
We need to find Mael. Like, again, I don't have experience of US copy law. I have only experience in UK copy law, which is great, because as soon as I made my book, it was copyright me. I didn't need to apply for that, it's just the case.
Sandy, hello there. I'm being quite lazy this afternoon.
You should join me, duckling.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Well, I insist. Would you like a thing?
Well, what could it be? Wow, this is really a giant clam. Thank you, Sandy. You're too kind, duckling. Well, I can't let you go into hell now. Here, take some slate flooring.
Thanks, Mael. Who are we missing aside from Peck?
Why, is there something else I can help you with, duckling? This iron garden chair is simply amazing. It's comfortable to sit on and good for spinal alignment. You should try sitting on it sometime. I promise it'll do wonders for your posture, duckling.
The thing you've got to remember, Area, is the argument of there are no original ideas. There are no truly original ideas. The original ideas... Everyone has inspiration from something. Some things take inspiration more heavily than others. And the past was absolutely a bigger period for it than now. Now people are a lot more careful about it. The past was certainly much more lax. Yes, it is a very modern idea. There was an author who basically wrote... Oh, hello, Huck.
Hey there, Buccaneers. This is so fashion made lovely backlaw.
Thank you. There was a person that made stories that were originally, like, you know, rags to riches stories, but they were always not because the guy tried really hard. It was because at the beginning of a story he helped like some random old dude cross the road, and the old dude turned out to be a super wealthy man who had tons of money to give him and his daughter's hand in marriage and his estate just because he was such a nice chap. And it's not copyright related, but he ended up in his own rags to riches to rags story, because he got rich off that kind of story, but then everyone started copying that kind of story format, and then he ended up being pushed out of his own thing and he died destitute. There I go with something like this white Hakama with crest. Like, I have things that I'm inspired by in my writing. Like, it all just didn't go. I am both my own thoughts and the culmination of things I've been exposed to.
Sons, I just want to say thank you for always being there to help Label. She talks about you all the time, you know. She says the outfit you bring are always super inspiring. Then she runs back in and starts sketching furiously. It's wonderful to see. You've done so much for all three of us. Thank you from the root of my quills.
No problem. Gotta go say hi to Huck. Here we go again. It's me, Huck, hanging out in Hillsfire Harbor. Will you forgive me for treating this island like my own personal spa and rejuvenation clinic? Because I'm going to make this the most chill yet explosive and dramatic vacation yet, and star. I should probably embrace the 2026 fashion trends that are hitting Hillsfire. Ask Sandstar is good at all of them. It's tough being an A-list influencer. Tough on the old wallet, anyway.
Hey, Frederick, go right ahead.
Yep. Nothing here. The idea that the story belongs to one individual, a corporation will be dead. It's an interesting case because what happens, Alias? What happens if somebody writes a series of books very young, but then tragically dies? Like, that book, that rule is there to make sure that, you know, their family can keep on benefiting from the creation. And of course, you got to remember that there is a colossal amount of books out there. Like, there are so many books out there, and more books coming out all the time, that 99.9% of the time, people are not going to care that it's copyright because they're not trying to copy it. I'm not going to say that someone... Exactly. I'm not going to say that someone's out there going, whoa, gotta wait until 70 years after this Kiko guy perishes. And... Well, yeah, in the past, it was a lot more lax. It was a lot more lax back then. And the thing that is now a point is that for a lot of these things, it has gone well past the point that anyone could reasonably sue anyone. It's like, yeah, there absolutely could be some legal cases, but the first point of defense would be, why didn't you bring this up in the 20, 30 years that this has already existed? Like, why have you done this now? Like, you've had X decades worth of knowledge that this has existed, and you haven't sued. Sometimes these things become very big, and they've been big for decades, and they don't sue. And quite often, you will... The amusing thing is that quite often, you will end up in a situation where someone's like, I'm going to sue this thing because they did a thing that we did first, and then it comes very quickly to like, actually, they preceded you by 16 years. So in theory, they should be suing you. And then they go, oh. Oh, okay, Like, they got here first. Just because you got bigger doesn't mean to say they are second. They were first. And they go, oh, and then they lose. Battlestar Galactica was never a show I really watched. I did see a couple of episodes of that incredibly weird movie where the where the moon got blasted off and then the people were living on the moon. So, the best way to do that, Area High, yeah, Space 99, the best way to do that is to stick with the public domain stuff. And don't call him Tarzan. Call him, like, ruler of the jungles. Because if you stick with the public domain aspects, that stuff's out there. Like, you can go and do all the public, they'll go through all the public domain tasks and stuff. You can just freely read it, do anything with it. It's like how Winnie the Pooh is fine, provided he's not wearing a red shirt. Yeah, but with public domain, there are interesting caveats. As I say, there's the Winnie the Pooh one, where you can do Winnie the Pooh, but you have to stick with the depiction of it that is public domain. You can't use a more modern depiction. Like Mickey Mouse, you can do the Steamboat Willie version, but not current Mickey Mouse. The interesting one is going to come when you start having other characters going into public domain that haven't really changed. Like, Donald Duck hasn't really changed that much. Pluto definitely hasn't changed that much. So, those ones will be interesting when they happen. And they are going to happen because Mickey Mouse happened. Yes, that one was a very interesting one because they went... That's why the animated show is called The Real Ghostbusters. And they also had to negotiate with the live-action show that had, you know, the two guys and the guy in the gorilla suit to have that name for the movie. It's that weird situation of, oh, we're going to do this, and they went, actually, this show beat you to it by this many years. They got there first. Rule of thumb, if someone... Yes, sadly that is true. If someone has released a gritty horror or game with this cartoon character, said character has likely recently fallen. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Clouds just hit the nail on the head. But you know what you haven't hit the nail on the head of? That's right, the Throne Wishlist, which has got awesome stuff on it, like a Tech Marine Terminator, basing material and magnets for the Marines Extreme, and even something not Marines Extreme or Warhammer related in the Pomni display figure. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. Why, hello, Sandstar. Welcome to the Hillsfarm Museum. How may I be of service? I'd like to assess fossils. What would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. I'd like you to assess all of these, please. Oh, it's more than one, I see. Well, let's take a closer look, shall we? Oh, yes, indeed. They're quite splendid, but alas, some seem already has fossils such as these. I'm pretty tempted to purchase these for my personal collection. But no, I must exercise restraint. I'm to you now. Might I help you with anything else? I'm good.
Jolly good, please enjoy the rest of your visit. Now, you stop talking about the museum thing as well, because that's over. Had to help baby birds get back to their mothers. Bee chick in distress noises are one of those things that trigger parental instincts. I've watched late at night with my partner videos about like cat compilations, and Vesper and Velma will come up and be like, Human, where's the other cat? What happened? Where's the other cat? Yo, Sandy, did your drummer go through here? I want a hundred thing. What do you got, Crunch? I've got. Think now, who's the last person? What's inside? Oh, neat, you seriously got me a giant clam. Oh, this is great. It'll be perfect for some heavy kills, Crunch. Fantastic Crunch muscles. I want you to have a lecture hall desk. Thanks, Peck. And what's going on, Crunch? What are you checking, G-Vault? The art, the quiet, the others lost in thought. This room is just about perfect meditation, Crunch. Yes, we trained out. Oh yes, they got into some trouble for that, as I recall. Everything in here is really, really valuable, right? So maybe I should rethink the parkour, Crunch. Which was the last one to gift? I don't know. Give one to... We can one to Anchovy, Bella, and Biscuit, and Boris, and Canberra. Jitters, Mael, Margie, and... Is it Derwin? It can't be Derwin. Huh. Yes, they made a revision of Shinobi, which removed all of the stuff. But they still had to credit Marvel. So before there were surfboards, everyone used giant clamshells. I didn't know that, Crunch. You named this, so I have you to thank for the awesome brain workout I'm getting. Crunch, thanks. Oh, there's a Vespa here. Hello, Vespa. I see. Hello, Vespa. You get to Derwin before the reset. Not sure that was your day. Oh, we'll see. Let's go find Derwin. What are you doing, Vespa? Oh, it's cat time, apparently. It's cat break time. Only logical conclusion. Well, yes, obviously. The only conclusion. Oh, she's just resting here. Oh. By the time you get so tired and stuff after lunch, so sometimes I give it coffee and go play real hard. How does Brewster make such tasty coffee? I keep asking, but it just stares at me. Okay. Okay, this was so interesting. So, if you watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny being on the screen at the same time was a never-before-seen thing. This was, like, unheard of. So, they're on screen for the same amount of time. They have the same amount of lines, and I do believe they even say the same amount of words. Like, they made sure that neither of them was the star of that scene. They both had to be just as much the star, because back then, Bugs Bunny was as big as Disney. Was as big as Mickey Mouse. They were equally huge, equally titanic. Nowadays, much less the case. Like, at least, I think he's staring at me. It's hard to tell because of the glasses. Indeed so. Indeed so, you're right. So I'm gonna see you take some coffee. It's 200 pounds a cup. Sure. Like, Roger Rabbit was a huge deal back in the day. Huge! I want to go watch that scene after this stream now. We always kept a special for you. Go. You're gonna have to go find Derwin again in a little bit. No. Yeah, Titanic. Yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit was a huge movie of its time. A huge movie. Thank you very much. And the thing about it is, it's both older and younger than you think, because it's 1988.
And how do you think it's 19? How can you tell it's 1988? Look at the video games for it that came out at around the time. Look at the consoles that it released for, and you see, oh, NES. It's a late 80s game. Let's pop it up. Look at how green the little island. Oh, there's Shino again.
I want to take up some souvenir presents for my friends, but there's like so much to choose from. I can't make up my mind. So many things scream Hills Far. Do I ever go with everyday prezzies, travel prezzies, candy prezzies? Maybe I should get all three kinds. Okay, so it saved after I talked to Shino, but before I sold to the store.
Wardrobe is also interesting how it's shit. Yeah. We were just talking about that. I think it was also the same amount of words, but yeah. It might not be the same amount of words, but they do have the same amount of lines. We were just talking about that earlier. And then there was sort of an attempt to do a very similar kind of movie with the new Chippendale movie. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Now, what's interesting about that is they were also making the DuckTales series at that time. And they didn't want, because they were making the Chippendale movie, they didn't want the Chippendale characters to be in the DuckTales series. They didn't want it. And so, you know, they asked if they could do it, and they said no. And then the people making the show went, so, we're going to do it anyway, and just not tell them. And then they put it in, and they're like, well, okay, fine. They're both works of fiction. Yeah. I am technically correct. The best kind of correct. Otherwise, I've no idea. Yep, you are technically. It's a great quote. It's such a good quote from Futurama. Futurama has so many good quotes. Now, we should invite Keaton for the third time, because we want Keaton here. Keaton here. Guten Tag. It's French for good tag. So what's going on, Wingo? There's a lot of campsite buzz on Hillsfar right now. Okay, I need to get in on this. I gotta put together the perfect camping outfit, Wingo. And of course, the thing about the new DuckTales series is it's already over. And that's it. That's it. It's like, they ended it, and it's like, is there going to be more? And they went, no! No, it is done. There will be no more. Well, there's Derwin. Look at that lovely ice cream he's got. It's just different animation. Also, it's incredibly well written. It is incredibly well written. The animation's just different. Animation has evolved. There's beauty in the old animation, there's beauty in current animation. It's just a style. Like, styles change and come and go. He's staring at those flowers with great intent. Are you going to stand up? Because if so, I can find out if I've given you a gift or not. I'll always say that animation, much like in video games, quality of animation in a show, or the quality of graphics in a game will always be trumped by the story for an animation or the gameplay in a video game. It's much more important to me. Much more important. Sit here and wait for Derwin to stand up. Hey, Derwin. Now we wait. There we go.
Hey again! You keep checking out me today, huh?
No, I did give him something.
Chickens here visiting. I wonder what cool stuff he's got today. I'm gonna go look later, there.
I think that's a shame, Area High. You're probably missing out on lots of incredibly awesome shows. You're probably missing on lots of incredibly good shows. Lots of things are just personal preference. And there are lots of things out there that just have a different style because it's not that era anymore.
Hey, glad to be here. Where am I? You ever notice how taking a step away from your everyday life makes you appreciate it much more? And then you can't wait to get home and you remember why you were desperate to get away? It's fun stuff. I just had a wild idea. Why not make something Hillsfar themed? Something like a decayed tree.
Sure, we can give it a try. Just make a decay tree.
Oh, you serious? That would be amazing. One tiny detail. Leave it tomorrow forever. Same as done today, Wingo.
Decayed tree time. Like, some people go over to me and go, why don't you play modern games, Keekon? And I go, I do. I played many games that are incredibly modern, that are very fun. I mean, I'm literally playing one on the Sunday slot right now. It's Moomin Troll Winter's Warmth. It's a wonderful game. Where's the decayed tree? Not here. I think you should not be so quick to dismiss something just because it is modern. There are great things being made now. There are terrible things that were made in the past. And there are lots more things that are just average and middle of the road that usually get forgotten about. No, Animal Crossing New Horizons is not new. It is not new. Like, you can't look at the finale of Lost and conclude that all modern stuff is bad. It's like eating one cake that you don't like the taste of and concluding that all cake is terrible and I will never eat cake. Are you done making the decayed tree for me? Sure. Everything you've made for me could be gold-plated and given as a reward. I thank you so much. I don't think the words thank you are enough to express the depths of my gratitude. Perhaps this interpretive dance will do a trick. No? Then please accept another merchant outfit instead. I hope you know how much my time on Hillsfar has meant to me.
I'm leaving here with more than just new stuff. I'm leaving with really nice new stuff, Wingo. No problem. You know what the best part of camping is? Looking up at night sky. I like to think of it as the biggest movie screen in the world, filled with all the biggest stars. Really hoping to get my name out there one day. Even thinking about taking an acting class soon. I'm not to say I can be bribed with fancy gifts, but I've received some pretty cool things in Hillsfire, and I want to move to this island. I've seen a lot of things that have come out later on that are incredibly good. There are great shows out there, hopeful shows, optimistic shows. There's more choice than ever now for people to watch. If you're looking for a particular thing, you will be able to find it. It's out there. It's out there for you to discover. You can't discover it, however, if you just decide, no, nothing beyond this point is worth watching for me. Seriously? Well, I'm flattered. I guess we should go talk to Resident Services and see what we can do. Bad news, bud. I talked to Resident Services, and the real estate sit here is no bueno. There's actually no room left to build new houses. Can you believe it? How could such a thing happen? Don't worry, though. I'm nothing without a persistent ego. Are you alright between negotiating with someone who already lives here for their spot? What if I discovered it in the past, but it has in depths of lost media? It's interesting, isn't it? There are things that I discovered that exist in the past that I never heard of before. But there are also things that are coming out now that I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Great! I've been practicing legalese for a part in powerlifting, lawyer, attorney at play anyway. Talk about synergy, Wingo. Now tell me who you want to boot. Of course, we could also take a softer approach and talk to residents who are making to make a move, like Amazing Digital Circus. I've been watching that. I'm going to be going to the cinema in a few days to watch the finale. Resident Services gave me a list of folks who might be amenable. It's fantastic. I really like it. Other people might not like it. That's fine. They don't have to. But I really think it's great. Very, very fun. Biscuit, huh? Are you sure? No, Buddha's already soft approach key. The alternative is canon. Yes, it does. I'll probably be going to watch it. Leave it to me. I'll head right over to Biscuit, and I'm playing hardball. Is hardball a sport? I always thought it was called baseball for some reason. Yeah, Wingo. Yep, I talked to Biscuit, and turns out he was about to move anyway. So now we can open up that artisanal lime sherbet shop together, Wingo. Wait, I might have been talking about that with someone else. I have so many plans already. Start over. I'm Keaton. You're Sandstar, right? I can't wait to move in and get this soon-to-be legendary partnership going, Sandstar. I feel like visiting this place has made me a new eagle. I'm more worldly, with a newfound appreciation for hard work. I even considered doing it a large tree, can you believe it? The thing that I always remember, is when people talk about the 40k universe. 40k has basically been dying since the day it came out, effectively. When it got to, like, 2nd edition, people concluded, yeah, this is the end. Because it changed. I'll leave you to it, Keaton. Like, people have said in 2nd edition that 40k was doomed, and 3rd edition that was the worst edition, so was 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. People said that 10th edition was the worst edition ever, but now people are saying, oh, 10th edition was so good, I enjoyed it all the time, and there are still some people that say it was the worst. Some people still say that, like, 3rd edition was the best. And then 11th edition will be the worst. And the
Warhammer is dying and that it's doomed and we'll never get anywhere and never.
Oh, how you doing, Berserk? The katana is making me way too calm to work out. Arg!
What's interesting is, like, Warhammer has actually been at a number of points where it nearly perished. And the most famous point where it nearly perished was with the late 90s to early 2000s. It was about to go under. What saved it? Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings saved it. Lord of the Rings saved it because they got the license to make the models for the rules for the Lord of the Rings war game. And that brought in a whole new group of players, and it saved the company. That's not to say that Warhammer does everything right. No, they don't.
Hey, Sunstar. Sorry everything's so messy. I'm packing up to move. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you yet. I'm moving out tomorrow. I don't know where I'm going yet, but I guess I'm about to find out. I found a spot where I spilled some juice and hid it under my couch. You can't hide anything forever. I'm gonna shove all my snacks and my bug friends and my memories around into a sack, and I'm gonna have an adventure!
Oh, I've enjoyed having Biscuit on the island.
Snacks! Where'd I put my snacks? That's what I'd yell if I didn't have 32 bags of snacks on me right now!
I still love that line. But the joyous thing about... The joyous thing about Warhammer, and any of these hobbies, like tabletop hobbies, is that the old editions still exist. You can still play them. Like, if you can... Yes, they'll become increasingly harder over time to find someone who's willing to play an older edition. But if you have the rules, and you have the models, and you find someone willing to play it, you can play it. You can play a game of first edition 40k right now. And like what you said with Battletech, the rules have generally... By the way, bye, Biscuit. The rules have generally been unchanged for a long time, so you can just keep playing Battletech. As long as you got the rules, you can play it. I still haven't found the person that we're meant to be giving this thing to. Is it? It's not you. Is it Margie?
Nice to see you again, Tootie.
No, it's not Margie. Okay, I'm gonna go see who could be. It's not Bella, it's not Margie. Is it Jitters? Cranston!
Hey, Sunstar, I'm back on the island again. Back for a visit anyway. I'm staying at the hotel. It's really handy. Now that I don't have to wonder if the bugs in my old place would let me crash with them.
Yeah.
I can invite you to check out my cool hotel room instead. Oh, maybe you'll have a sleepover sweatband. It's got to be against the law to not have a picnic on Sundays like this. For real, don't mess with picnic law. Plus, eating picnic stuff makes it taste even better. The sun must have some flavor, goodness enhancement magic.
Yeah. I will not say that GW is too big to fail, because that is not true. Any company can potentially fail, eventually. But GW right now are in a decent place. If they'll remain there, I don't know. But I'm enjoying the hobby. Yeah, we meet again, Berserk. So it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Was it Anchovy? Wait, did I not give a gift to Anchovy? Did I notice that Anchovy was giftable, but then didn't gift Anchovy?
Sure, as long as you want. No rush, I don't get any plans today, so hang out with you.
Yes, it was Anchovy.
Huh.
Let me get something he probably does, Area. Well, the thing is as well, here's the thing, PGW. If you have models from the 80s from Warhammer, you could play most of them. That's the thing. If you have Space Marines from back in the 80s, like first edition Space Marines, put them on the right size bases, like just buy some base extenders to get them to 32mm. Tactical Marines have rules. You have Devastators, they have rules. Land Raiders have rules. Rhinos have rules. Predator tanks have rules. You've got Land Speeders, they have rules. Some things don't have rules. You could take your like bikes with a little sidecar. You can turn that into an attack bike. They have rules. Most of the models have rules. Easy mistake to make. Well, we figured it out. It's this pack. The only pack that is not pack. Because it's anchovy.
Oh, this is a giant clam. Thanks. Chirp, what can I stop making mate with this? I want to thank you. Yeah, man, a chickpea. Hope you like it, Chirp.
Oh no, says Chief. Talking about the old record sheets. Like the fun thing is that the old editions of 40k, like I have the rules, so I could play Space Marines in 3rd edition Warhammer 40,000. I could even play them in 4th edition if I got the 4th edition codex, but I want a 3rd edition army. Oh yes, and also the sheer age of the electronics will make some of it quite difficult to do if I'm correct. Like, you'll get a super old train set and be like, okay, are the electronics in this still working? If they're not working, how can I replace them? Oh, you're here.
I'd like to stay over, but I haven't booked a hotel, so I guess I'll just have to head back home. Oh, hi, you live on this island, right? I'm Marina, and I'm visiting Hillsfar. But I came out on a whim and totally forgot to book a hotel. Sleeping outside sounds awful and doesn't look like... It looks like it'll be just a day trip.
Well, there's a hotel.
Wait, what? You can get me into the hotel? That would be amazing. I'm gladly take the offer. Please lead the way, Birb.
Okay, none of these people just check to see if there's a room, because there's always a room free in the hotel.
I see. If that be the case, why don't you stay with us?
By the way, about Marina's room. Why don't you set up a VIP room and put him there? Sure. VIP room it is. So long and short of it be, you're invited to stay in a VIP room.
Of course it's a yes. A VIP room just for me. Is this really happening? It's such a wonderful offer and I'm beyond grateful. Looking forward to getting my foot in the door.
Let me guess, be happy. We're gonna prepare an extra special room. By the way, Sandstar, for the room, did you want to pick out the theme or are you thinking to do a freestyle? I've got an idea. That settles it. Alrighty, let's get the guest room ready. I've got an idea. It's a good idea too. When you're done, come talk to me and I'll leave it in your hands. Yeah, Warhammer probably will stay around, yeah. Like, there are so many models out there that you could be buying Space Marines forever. There are so many models. I can still buy models from the 1st edition of 40k today. Not the cheapest thing in the world, but I can still buy them. Okay. Let's find some stuff. First, a bed. Oh yeah, we absolutely want a mermaid sofa. Then we want a... Let's see here. If I find a bed... Beds are further down, aren't they? Yeah, I can imagine. We all have different hurts, don't we? Generally. We want this. We've got... Nothing especially here I want to use. There are some items that would be oh, yes. Treasure chest. Cannon, an anchor statue. You know, all the things that have sunk to the depths. Let me find the, I need to check a particular thing. I realize that I've, left my Discord open like a doofus. One moment. That was a silly decision. It's been open all this time. I was like, oops. I want the... Ah, that's what it's called. Found it. Loving cozy. Oh, well, it's sunk, you know. It's sunk down as the depths. There's the thing I'm looking for here. Oh, it must be in here instead. Go. If we go this, we can have a... No, we want that rug. That rug's much better. There we go. Perfect. Ta-da! Yeah, what's afoot? We're done. Yeah, are you finished? This be a nice room and a memorable one for guests, no doubt. Now we'd best be showing our guests to their room. Tell them to hold their breath. Oh wait, they're an octopus. They won't need to. What wizardry is this? Teehee, how lovely! I'm surprised this room was made up just for me. Thank you so much. This room will be my secret relaxation fort for today, Birb. Don't ask how we got the water in there. Or the other fish. Looks like Marina be liking the room. Ah, that makes me so happy. Can't thank you enough for decorating that VIP room and inviting a guest. That's 300 tickets for you. Wouldn't stand to be home his breath. Alrighty, see you next time. Fortunately, he has one of those things of underwater action. Apparently, it's not here on Saturday. Oh. Have you tried watching a... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Well, oh. That's a shame, Clouth. Ahoy, Sandstar. Yar, Sandstar. Your iron wall lamp that you made before, big hit. You're putting Hillstar on all the good charts in the house. I gotta thank you for your hard work. Here's 100 tickets, a wee token of appreciation. Don't worry, folks. We remember. Clouth has a great streak. Looking forward to continuing our work. We know you're always here, Clouth. The community remembers. The amount of subs I have, though, just went... I know you were here Saturday. I know. I distinctly remember. My something just went... Bleh. It's okay. It'll probably catch up. It'll, likely catch up. But I need to, find a thing for now. I need to find someone to raid. And, raiding we could... Ah! Raiding we could... Ah! Sorry, that was me there. Let us raid Grimmeth, for Grimmeth is playing... Yeah, Grimmeth. That is right. Grimmeth is going to be available. Sandstar is looking so damper. Thank you very much there, Sonia. You've been a moderator for 76 months. That's more than 3. That's more than 3. I will say, Sonia, you've turned up just as I'm about to wrap up. This is Sonia right now realizing this. No, I know, but we've been going for like an hour and a half or so. However, I will go and say hi to the cat while you're here. Hello, cat. Hi, Vespa. Hello. You want me to give you a pet? Can I give you a little pet? Oh. There you go. Have a little pet. Adorable little gremlin. There you go. There you go. Sonia says hi, Vespa. She's gone back to sleep now. But I want to thank you all for being here, folks, because you're all absolutely amazing, brilliant, and wonderful, and fantastic. I couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to, and there are a couple of things I need to quickly talk about before we conclude. Starting off with that website that I have there. Karlskia.com. You can check out all kinds of things there, including my schedule, you can move potential dust on me, and also find links where you can buy my Bulgarian Hope. There's also the Discord, there you can join a large and thriving community, which I'm often a part of. There's lots of ways to talk about stuff, loads of modes, and let's plays and streams past and present. If you link your Twitch and Discord together, and you're sub to me on Twitch, you see Twitch modes and Discord, which is fantastic. There's also the Patreon, there you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's something Let's Play stream-wise hidden behind paywalls. There's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that you typically don't see, including but not limited to the editing, compression, testing, categories, and everything makes all what I do a reality. And in these times with the mortgage, bills, food, cat stuff, all that jazz, I rely no more than ever on the people that pledge to me to make all what I do a reality. You help balance the books. Remember, never put money towards me you cannot afford to do so. Don't put yourself in a dire financial strait just to help me out. Make sure you have all of your metaphorical ducks in a row and have all your expenses covered before you think about helping me with mine. But every little bit's appreciated, no matter how little or how much. And those of you that do pledge not only get a different coloured name on Discord and my deep sincere thanks, you also get the ability to put suggestion for the Patreon shortlisted votes. There are other ways you can support me, like for instance the YouTube channels. There is Gikoskia, the 18-year, well it's 8 and a 1, it's more than 8, 18 and nearly a half year of Let's Play videos, 11,400 plus of them. I'm so old. Remember, it's Kickvodskia, the newer VOD focus channel. If you want to help those channels grow, you can do so by liking and commenting on videos, subbing if you're not subbed, and if you are subbed, why not press that bell for those notifications? There's also the social media accounts, Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Discord, the community tabs on YouTube. There you can get notifications on when I start streaming, and when Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of random other stuff. There's also the Throne Wishlist, where you can put money towards things that bring me joy. Right now, there is a Tech Marine Terminator on there, some basing and magnet stuff for the Marines Extreme. Was re-watching the Zed repo. Gonna play that later. Oh, I hope you have fun with that. Zed is fun. There's also something from the Amazing Digital Circus, which is something I'm going to look forward to watching the finale of in a few days. Finally, there is me thanking all of you, because seriously, you are absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant and wonderful. I couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to. You are just truly all that awesome and supportive, kind, wonderful, generous, and the most fantastic group of people ever. I'm just so humbled and surprised in equal measure that even after all these years, you like what I do. You keep watching and being entertained, because that's all my content is there for, to be entertaining. And with your continuous support, be it through Twitch subs, Twitch bits, direct donations, Throne, Patreon pledges, or engaging with my content on YouTube and Twitch, you're actively or just lurking, all of which are appreciated. As long as the, I didn't mean to take a picture there. As long as the books balance and I can keep affording to do it, I will keep doing this for many, many years to come, as many years as is possible. So thank you all, folks, ever so much. Seriously, everyone, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream, by the way, thanks, Sonia, is tomorrow, 7 PM BST. For Pacific Drive into the Whisper in the Woods DLC, where things are spoopy and quite difficult, but we're making some steady progress, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. And I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. Remember, be nice to each other, everyone. For if everyone was nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later.